Yes, we're back. As you see, we have a special guest today. My best friend Elizabeth. Our two guests, Tamar and Tamara, aka Books and More Books. They're busy, so we're happy to have Elizabeth here to join us.
What is dating? Like, how do you define it? And can you be dating multiple people at the same time? Like, what is that?
I am an advocate for people dating multiple people at one time because you get to know more people and you see what you do and you don't like about somebody or some things. Dating is just hanging out. We going on a date out to eat or to the movies or taking a walk. Like, dating doesn't have to necessarily involve sex. Like, it's just you two getting to know each other. You two and then that three.
Yeah.
But what happens when you're like dating 5 people, right? Say if you're dating 5 people.
A lot of people.
I mean, we talked about getting out there.
Yeah,
so if you're dating 5 different
to
people, and then they all at level 2, right? Everybody level 2. But then like guy number 4 become like a level 3. And then guy number 1 become like a level 4. Like, how do you separate?
So you keep 1 and 3.
Like, how do you separate them?
You keep 1 and 3, and then you can be friends with 2.
Okay, makes sense.
I think you're gonna lose interest. Like, if I say out of the 5, 3 really has me going. The
other 2 is like,
gonna
can be cool.
You might be gonna stop texting first. When they text you, you might not answer them the first day. They text, you might see they text 3 days later.
They'll get the point.
Or when
it takes a lot of effort to date. I feel like.
Yeah, it does. And a lot of time.
If people are really advancing, that you don't want to waste your time. Like, I don't remember the last person I dated because it's just like, I don't have time for you. And yeah, like.
Should people be in committed relationships? What do you guys think?
At this age?
I think if you find someone and it works and you guys have a beautiful understanding and you're willing to know that the couple of years is about to be rough, do it. If you have a jackass, no.
If you flaky bakey, go away from me.
Yeah, I think like commitment is like full circle. Like it has to be very cyclical, meaning that you can't just be committed to like going out on dates with me, or you can't be committed to like sleeping at my house, or like things like that. You have to be committed. This sounds corny, but like in your mind, like you can't have an attitude with me all the time. Like you got to be committed to working through it. You in your body, like you got to be present. And in your spirit, because if you kill my vibe, deuces.
We're young. I think when you're trying to figure out who you are and the person that you want to be in a couple of years, this is the perfect time to spend time with yourself.
Yeah,
I think that's what I'm enjoying the most about like being in my 20s, especially after last year. I really didn't. I don't want to say like myself, but I wasn't happy. I just wasn't happy, and I am completely happy, and I'm having a lot of fun, and I don't really want to. I can't really give myself to a person the way that they're expecting me to at this moment. So, not being committed really works for me. Is it okay to be free and go against the norms and not really play by the rules and have some fun?
I think that the double standard makes it so that if it's a woman, she's a thot, but if it's a guy, he's the man. And
that's why we're having this conversation.
Yeah.
Tale of old times now. So I feel like it's a lot of women that do it. And if you're comfortable in yourself and what you're doing, it's kind of like, hey, I'm doing it and you can't tell me nothing. I get tested. I'm happy. I am getting out there. And what you going to tell me? You still going to date me at the end of the day, so...
You're gonna forget.
So I respect it.
I feel like you're gonna forget the man who marries you. You're gonna forget his past. He's gonna have to forget yours. Everyone has one. I don't think that you should be scared to do what you want to do at this age. If you wanna get out there every day, all day, at night, in the next morning, then
do it.
What do you think, Liz?
Just be safe.
I think for me, I don't expect myself to be 35 to 40 and then trying to like live my like 20s again. Personally, I may not get out there, but like if I did, then I don't feel like I should limit myself because of like social norms. Like Sash said, if you're healthy, if you're safe, no one else has a comment on your life. And like Stay said, there's someone who said you have to be mature enough to accept someone's past and forget it. So when that person comes along, you're gonna find them in a way.
Ain't no forget.
If they love you enough, they'll be like, okay, that's what's done is done. I'm with you now, and let's move forward.
Guys, I don't really.
I be like, ain't no past. I took a shower.
That's
like, really 20 showers.
When you said being 35 and 40 and wanting to get out there, that's like one of my biggest fears when it comes to a man. That
like they become
like, I'm so, a part of me is scared to commit now because I don't want I don't want to be so deep into you and then a couple of years in you're like, I need to live my life. Like, what am I supposed to do with my feelings then? Like, that is one of my biggest.
I feel like that after a couple of months.
Elizabeth said this is the time to do
like
it, so
that.
do it now. Like, even if it's somebody that you know you want to be with, and if you're just like, hey, let's sit down and let's talk. We are young. You probably still want to do some stuff. I might still want to do some stuff. So let's just do some stuff and then reconvene when we done doing the stuff, and then it's lit.
And it's not like you're telling the person, like, I don't think anyone's going to tell someone that they are into, like, please go have sex. Go. I would prefer you not to, but it's like,
you're going to do it anyway.
That ties back to the first question, is commitment right for this age? It depends on the person. So if you know that you don't want to do that, and if I found someone tomorrow and he was like my Prince Charming, then I might not feel necessarily that I want to do that. But if you have the understanding and you feel like, you know what, yes, like I may love you or I feel like I may fall in love with you one day, but you have to know, like, is commitment right for us right now? Because that love's not going to go anywhere if you truly love each other.
No, I want to go first.
I call on Sasha.
No.
Okay, I call on Say.
That's my fishy. Okay.
Yeah, so annoying. Go ahead. You said first.
No, you go first, and I'll go after you.
Well, in my past relationship, we didn't follow each other on, like, Twitter or Snapchat. I feel like it's just so easy. Like, for me, it's quick to get me in my feelings. So if I even see you, like, say some girl put some risky picture up on Twitter and you liked it, what you like her picture for? You thought if she was cute? She's not. You know, like, that starts to get a little... But Instagram I will because it's Instagram, but I don't know. I think you have to be mindful of what you put up because it can be taken so many different ways. Like, don't be on there acting a fool if you know that you have a whole girlfriend or boyfriend at home. Like, that's not cool. You wouldn't want someone to do it to you. So I think social media does affect it. Everyone's on it. Mm-hmm. Like, if you're in a party and if you're getting it up, I don't need, as your girlfriend, need to see you snapping, big booty Judy, throwing it back. Like, what you doing that for? You know? Am I just being...
No, you're not. I'm
immature?
gonna piggyback off of that. I have had issues with guys in social media in the past. Now that I have learned, I personally probably wouldn't, as for the putting your bae on your social media, I probably would wait a little while.
Wait 120 days.
I would wait a little while, and we dating, and it's you and me, and it's me and you,
right?
And we don't need the world to really know that yet. And then, you know, I might post a picture of
That's
your
4 months.
arm in it, like, hey, you know, he around.
I hate pictures like that. I hate pictures like that.
The different pic when it's just like...
I hate pictures like that. I hate pictures like that. I hate pictures like that. I hate pictures. Let me tell you something.
At least...
Don't nobody... I mean, some people might... But everyone don't want your man. Like, there are some girls that, like... They'll be on his back, or he's kissing, or they're holding hands, and you're in the car. Boo! Like, I want to see his face.
Like I said,
but that's when they
I don't
put
want
the
your
emojis
man
under
at all. You could be naked, and I'm like, that's your man.
You know what I'm saying?
Go for
I
it, girl.
hate pictures like, and it's like girls. I feel like when people do stuff like that, it's like you seem insecure to me. Like, to me, that's like an insecure. Like, do you know that your man is getting out there, and that's why you don't want them to see your face? The girl don't text you and tell you that she getting out there with your man too.
I'm personally somebody that's low on the radar, so if I did that, it wouldn't be because I'm insecure. It's because I don't want a whole bunch of people in my business, and that's another thing with the social media thing. What you post, you're inviting other people into your business. So you post your bae, somebody will come out the woodworks and be like, yeah, girl, well, you know, I saw another day. You tried to get my number. Or,
That
hey,
is
girl,
so
I heard he used to
disrespectful.
date X, Y, and Z. But you're inviting these kinds of conversations into your life with that. So with the social media thing, like, we can follow each other. If you're dating me and I'm dating you, you know not to act up because we just not going to play those games because I don't act up, so you better not act up.
I think that's wrong though. Like, if I post someone on my page and you used to talk or used to date them, you used
But you know females
to.
are petty. and you're inviting that. Whatever you post a picture of yourself, you invite somebody to say, girl, your left hair on the left side or your weave is sticking up. Like, you're inviting these conversations in.
Well,
so it's like
to
you need to...
clapback season.
Whatever. So basically, it depends on the relationship. You guys can talk and see when you might want to post each other. If you guys want to follow each other on social media, what you do like, what you don't like, what you shouldn't tweet, what you shouldn't like. And then it can move from there. But social media does affect relationships.
And remember, like, social media is social media. So everyone has, like, their social media persona.
Which you shouldn't. Just be you.
I mean, of course, but it's like something I do on my social media. I post a positive message every day. Or I am a positive person, but I try to make sure, like, when you go to my Twitter, you see that I'm all about positivity. Now, in my real life, it might sometimes be a different story. But when you go to my Twitter, I want you to get that positive feeling going, or being funny, or, you know, so don't try to dissect every little tweet. Like, you don't need to be like, oh, so you like Rick Ross, so now you don't like skinny guys anymore. Like, don't do that.
For me, at least, if we're going to be together, I think it's really important to be able to follow each other. And on any social media site, because if I can't follow you on Instagram, then what makes you think I trust you? Like, what is there to hide? I don't understand.
If I can't follow you on Instagram, I'm going to follow you in the street. 3 steps behind you. Let me tell you that. 3 steps behind you.
I'm going to follow you in the street.
A lot of people will follow their significant other on social media, and one person will be portraying this beautiful relationship, and the other person is portraying nothing. Like, they're single and they don't care, and
it has to be a balance.
They do what they want to do, and every other, like, in your recent likes, they like in 7 girls' pictures. Then at the end of the day, the other person, whether it's the guy or the girl, they look dumb. So for me, I feel like if we're in a relationship and we're committed to each other, and it's a problem, then we shouldn't be together.
We just gonna map it out. I get the
no
3rd Wednesday of the month, and I'll post you on the 4th Man Crush Monday of the month, and you know, I mean, some people need some rules.
You should be able to post whatever you want, whenever you want.
Because you guys should be comfortable and honest and trusting each other.
Of yourself. And if you really respect me, you're not going to do anything to dishonor that respect that you claim to have. So I don't think that people should make it that big of a deal in that sense. But I also think that people need to watch out and be smart, as you guys already mentioned, because there's a lot of people out here looking real silly because you're the only person in that relationship.
So on that note, I guess we'll have like maybe some words of advice or words of like non-advice.
If you don't follow you on Instagram, you follow them in person.
3 steps.
Don't be the only person in the relationship.
If you
want to get out there, do it. You know, be safe.
Be safe, yes.
If your expectations are too high, date yourself, love yourself, and then wait for it to come along.
Hello.
And also, stop being scared of your feelings. Everyone wants to be so unbothered.
I don't have no feelings. Yeah, right.
And it's like, everyone's in their bag, the good bag, not the bad bag, because I just found out there's 2 different bags at the same time.
The Birkin or the plastic.
You know?
I'm always in the bag.
You know, some people be in their bag or whatever. I don't know where y'all be, but it's like, feelings are meant to be felt, and you're gonna feel them regardless. And there's something that's like attractive to me about someone that I could like, that really shows what's going on. Like, it's okay. You're gonna like someone, they gonna get you out there, and they gonna have you in Marvin's room some days. Just be real. Like, everyone wants to be like, they're living life and they're on yachts in Dubai and Nike tech suits. I don't know.
Live your life. If you want to be in a relationship, do it right.
Be authentic. Please be authentic.
Happy.
And be happy. Just live your life.
Everybody, including yourself.
Yes.
First and
importantly,
foremost.
yes.
Think about the most important relationship you're about to be in is the one in yourself in your 20s. So I
treat
think
someone like you want to be treated.
yes,
Come on,
God.
Because karma is real. Very
out
real.
here.
Karma has everyone's address.
Not mine.
We will see you next month.
That was another episode. See you later, guys.
Like, would you test the waters?
It would depend. And then if not, then I guess you just have to flick the bean. Masturbate.
It's like, flick the bean.
I'm totally on Mars. Everybody else knew what she meant, so I was like,
Alexis,
Good.
nah, I had no idea.
I really want to ask. I have a follow-up question, but we'll talk about that for another